Oh my! You look simply fabulous! The fashions you wizards wear these days are breathtaking. You bring flair to our humble little world. Oh yes, such a treat. First, the world door reappears, and now all these sophisticated visitors. Oh, the nomad merchants would be thrilled. They would be if they were here. Oh, but the tragedy. I can't keep up this facade. Who are you fooling, Birdie? Our shame is plain to see. Just look, it's an embarrassment. Caravan is supposed to be a colorful, thriving hub of activity, but instead it's an eyesore. A dead zone. I measured, I drew designs, I planned colors, I even staked out tent locations, but it remains horrifically vacant. Please, you must help us. See the solitary tent down there? It belongs to San Diego, the so-called tired nomad. He claims to be wise. Ask him if anything can be done.
Well, looky here. I should have known you'd be here now, Wizard. Shoo-wee! Someone turn up the sun, you know what I mean? Mirage is hot. That birdie feller tells me there are little oases scattered around Mirage, but of course he can't tell me where. While you're exploring, could you make note of every oasis you run across and come let me know? Thank you. You're gonna be the one who saves me, Wizard.
I was hoping I'd run into you here, Wizard. Once again, I've gotten myself into a bit of a thorny situation. I could use a hand. My floral exhibits at the Royal Museum have become hugely popular. Naturally, the museum wants more flowers, so they sent me here to Mirage. The museum wants me to collect Mirage cactus blossoms, which, while beautiful, are surrounded by cactus spines, sharp cactus spines. You've already helped me so many times, but if you're so inclined, could you save my delicate fingers and pick me a few cactus blossoms?
Greetings, Wanderer. I am San Diego the Wise. Oh, Birdie told you? Wait, what did he say? The tired nomad? I am not tired. I am retired. I swear, I do not think the cat understands a word I've said. He still seems to think this whole thing is some kind of fashion show. No, you see, I retired to keep watch over this crossroads, while the other nomads roam the desert. This place, Caravan, it is sacred. For centuries, when there is danger in the desert, this is where the nomads gather for safety. When the winds of change blow, they know to come. After this recent sandstorm, the winds of change began blowing, but the nomads have not come. I fear they have been held up on the road. I believe the winds brought you here to aid us, to find the nomads and shepherd them to safety. Go west, Wanderer. Find nomads and aid them.
You sampled the spices in the bazaar. They're pretty
Please, traveler, if you be a good Samaritan, hear our plea. We would beg your assistance. We are trying to reach Caravan. After the sandstorm, we felt the winds of change, and we heard the pale genie's whispered warnings. These dreadful Ghultures block our way, however. They appeared and began dive-bombing our group. Now my Pac-Man is too terrified to proceed.
Terrified? I'd call it smart. I'm bright yellow, the perfect target for those birds. Till they vacate those trees, I'll be staying right here.
This chronomancer traveling with us knows a way to dispel these foul creatures, but we need assistance to carry out his plan.
He speaks truly. The Ghultures are undead. Death is a function of time, and time is my specialty. Bring me Ghulture bones and I can dispel them.
Just excellent. Now perhaps we can get back onto the road. Who knows, though? You can bring a Pac-Man to pellet, but you can't make him eat.
Stand back. Meow! Oh, that isn't going to work. Whatever enchantment was used to manipulate time and reanimate the Ghultures, it is too strong for me to dispel. I am sorry, my friend.
I appreciate you making the effort. It is all right. When digging for water in the desert, you don't always find it on the first try. I have another idea. If we can draw the Ghultures out of the trees, I believe my Pac-Man will be willing to make a break for it. Up there, on the bluff, I noticed a nest. The mother Ghulture is there, tending to what she believes to be her eggs. Traveler, if you will go and challenge her, I suspect these Ghultures will fly to her aid, giving us a clear path.
Climb the path to the Ghulture's nest. Those look like rocks rather than eggs, but the mother Ghulture is fiercely protective nonetheless. The other Ghultures flock to protect the nest. Hopefully you managed to draw the ones out of the trees. Let's go find out.
It worked like a charm, my friend. My Pac-Man seems to have recovered his courage, so we will soon be on our way.
A word first, if I may, Wizard. It's clear you are well versed in the mysteries of magic, but you are new to Mirage, yes? I shall explain.
The history lesson is...
We chronomancers are recruited from all over Mirage to perform a sacred duty at the Chronoverge, maintaining the sands of time. Each grain of sand is a moment in the spiral's history. Mirage was once a lush world, but the sands of time have turned it into a desert.
The history lesson is fascinating, of course, and all of us in Mirage appreciate your service, Chronomancer, but perhaps another time. The way is clear now, and we should seize this moment to go to Caravan. Come see me when you get there, traveler.
Yes, of course. I must go west to search for a fellow Chronomancer who's missing. I only wish to suggest you be careful. Farewell to you both.
Already you can see change has come to Caravan. Several nomads have arrived and pitched their tents. Kieramel is among them.
Not only am I relieved to have reached Caravan, but I am pleased as well to see the world door is restored. This will be good for business. And this encampment designer, Birdie, is genius. He wants to speak with you, by the way. Meantime, my shop is open and you get a discount.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, the tents, the colors. It's far from finished, but to even glimpse my design in reality is a feast to my hungry eyes. But of course, it is you who deserves the credit, the savior who stepped onto these desolate sands in my darkest hour. You are my hero! But we mustn't celebrate too soon. Genius is never easy. Even now, more nomads are in distress out there. I suggest the South Road this time.
He's turning into his father. Could be worse, I suppose. I don't care how many ways. I have no interest in ever skinning a cat.